They need a good start at Nestor Cortez, trying to bounce back after a tough start in the Bronx his last time out. He makes his American Family Field debut tonight against Cincinnati.
TJ Friedl leading off against the lefty. And he misses just down on the cutter. Friedl walks. Brings up Matt McLean.
Swing and a miss. Out number one, got the strikeout and the high heater.
Ellie De La Cruz. 333 out of the gate. First pitch, loop to right, got some carry. Jackson Churio going back, up against the wall. He's got it. Friedl tag. He tries for second. Throw to second is Lee.
Friedl now in scoring position, but there's 2 outs for Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Brings home the 1-2 pitch, and he got him looking. Cutter low outside corner. He strikes out Encarnacion Strand. A pair of strikeouts for Cortez in his scoreless first inning.
Nick Lodolo in his first outing, a quality start, a perfect 1-0, but he admitted not his sharpest stuff. It was hard for him to get going.
Jackson Churio to lead things off for the Crew.
First pitch rips, skies it to right. Blake Dunn has to adjust.
Here's Yelich.
Floats to Friedl. Now William Contreras rolled to second. What a start for Nick Lodolo.
It's a very quick 1-2-3 first. Now Blake Dunn.
Liner caught by Hoskins. 2 quick outs for Cortez in the second innings.
Now Spencer Steer.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
So the Reds are down in order here in the second inning.
Rhys Hoskins leads off the bottom of the second inning.
First pitch, Rhys Hoskins. Nick Lodolo breezing at the start.
It's 2 down, and now here's Vinny Capra.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. They struck him out. Capra's down on strikes. First strikeout for Lodolo.
And that'll bring up Jose Trevino. 2 not only former teammates, but former battery mates.
Smash to center. Frelick flying back. That's off the wall, and Frelick tumbles. Trevino shoots to second. He crushes a line drive double.
And now the 1-out batter with a runner in scoring position is leadoff man TJ Friedl.
A bunt popped up. Gets down to the grass, scoop and flip. And Friedl out at first. Over to third goes Trevino.
And McLean draws a 2-out walk.
See if Ellie can go up there and be selective right now. Find a pitch that he can drive.
Got him right on the inside corner.
That might have been his best fastball he's thrown as a Brewer thus far. Isaac Collins getting set to lead off.
On the ground to third, playing it back. Candelario throws in time.
And here comes yesterday's hero, Bryce Terang.
Frozen, beautiful breaking ball.
And he is through 3 perfectly.
It's 22 straight innings without a run for the Reds.
And a ground ball to third. Capra took a funky bounce on him, throws, and Hoskins tall enough to bring it in.
Cortez 3-2 pitch done. Swings and misses. Cut fastball. He struck him out. Scoreless game into the bottom of the 4th. Here's Jackson Churio.
Churio into the gap in left center field, hit well, and it is going to be off the warning track, up and over the top of the fence for an automatic double for Jackson Churio.
Churio remains at second with 1 away, and it brings up William Contreras.
Ground ball right side, backhanded, tossed to first. Lodolo dropped the ball.
Everybody is safe. They're on the corners with 1 away here for the Crew in the 4th. Rhys Hoskins bats.
And he pops this up. Spikes the bat in disgust. Coming in from right, it's done. Shallow right makes the catch. Bluff tag at third. Good throw to the plate.
And now it's first and third with 2 out. It's up to Frelick.
Ground ball right side, base hit. 1 run is in. First to third goes Contreras. The Brewers are on the board.
Yeah, how about Sal? Boy, his at-bats against lefties have been really good.
Still on the corners with 2 out for Vinny Capra.
Pitch on the ground towards Elliott, shortstop. Backhand fires and got him. Brewers strand 2, but they get 1.
Spencer Steer standing in.
2-2 is hit pretty well out to center, but coming in is Frelick a couple of steps to his left to make the catch. So here's Trevino. His 2-2 pitch popped him up. Shallow center. Frelick racing in. He's going to call off Terang and settles underneath of it and makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 5th. Isaac Collins leads things off.
The Reds down to run. First pitch. Isaac Collins sends it to deep right. Dunn on the track. On the run, 1 away.
And here's Bryce Terang.
Swung on, and he sends one in the air to center field. TJ Friedl will move over toward right to make the catch. Side retired.
TJ Friedl in the top of this Reds lineup against Nestor Cortes. 5 scoreless from Nestor so far. The 1-0 pitch is a liner to right, but right in the tracks of Jackson Chourio, who's there to make the catch.
Elly De La Cruz with the bases empty and 2 outs.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball, center field, deep but playable. Frelick calling for it, making the catch, and another 1-2-3 inning for Nestor Cortes. He's through 6 scoreless. Jackson Chourio leads off against Lodolo here.
On the ground is short. De La Cruz.
There's 2 outs for Contreras.
Soft roller to the second baseman. McLean fields and throws him out at first. Nick Lodolo's through 6. He's allowed 1 unearned run.
Nestor Cortes ends the day by retiring 10 straight, and he gives way to Elvis Peguero as we head to the 7th inning.
Right now the 1-out batters, Jamer Candelaria.
Right side and through past the dive of Terang. A rare base runner for the Reds tonight, their 2nd hit.
It's a walk for Lux, and the Reds have something going finally. 1st and 2nd, 1 out.
No Red drove in more runs than Spencer Steer last year.
3-2 again. Swung on, flied into center field. Sal Frelick takes a few steps to his right, but he's there in plenty of time to make the catch. 2 out, runners hold. 2nd and 1st, 2 out.
So it's up to Santiago Espinal.
Fly ball to center. Peguero's going to get out of it.
Peguero had to throw 31 pitches to get a scoreless 7th inning.
26 straight scoreless innings.
Rhys Hoskins leads off the home 7th inning.
Hoskins off the end of the bat into left, a base hit.
Rhys aboard for Frelick.
There's a gapper, left center. Hoskins will hold at 2nd.
How about that swing by Sal Frelick?
Vinny Capra, nobody out. Reds are thinking he might bunt. And he does square. And he does drop a bunt right out in front of the plate. Fielded by Lodolo. Wheels throws to first and got it there in time to retire Capra. But the sacrifice is successful. Hoskins to 3rd and Frelick follows him to 2nd. Lodolo will stay in to face Isaac Collins.
Pitch to Collins is on the ground to Elly. He's coming home with it. Pitch, throw, out. Elly, it was a grass cutter. He came up firing in a good pick at the plate by Trevino. And now Terry Francona onto the mound. He will replace Nick Lodolo.
And Barlow is in to face Joey Ortiz.
Now the pitch. It's on the ground towards De La Cruz. To his left, gloves, fires, and Barlow does the job.
Christian Encarnacion Strand leads it off.
They have not scored in 27 straight innings.
First one, Encarnacion Strand out towards left center. Chourio dives, he caught it. 1 away in the 9th on an outstanding catch by Jackson Chourio.
The Reds were 4 hit and shut out 1-0 2 nights ago. They were 3 hit and shut out yesterday. They are being 2 hit and shut out 1-0 so far tonight.
2-2. Got him looking. Ball game over.
The Reds become just the 2nd team in the live ball era going back to 1920 to lose 3 straight games 1-0.